Hello world, welcome to my channel. This video is about my camping setup. I'm out camping at the moment and I'll show you what stage it's at the moment. It's pretty close to where it's going to stay, and I'm happy with the setup I've got with the boxes and everything. I hope you like this video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Cheers. Well, okay, this is the setup I've got here at the moment. Solar panels on the 240 watt solar panel on the front. My mat, swag, stretcher, coffee machine is here. Air fryer. Now the air fryer I put away when I'm not using it. I used to have it up there. I didn't like it there. I found that space more usable when I'm doing it. The solar panel is in shade, but it is charging at the moment, even though the fridge is running. So I'm going to be heating up a pie or two in this, and then I'm going to put it away. And that's my table now. Kitchen stuff is here in that box there. Look at that. Yeah, this is all my kitchen stuff just here. All the plates, cups, anything you can think of is in there. Dogs, dishes, that's in there. Bedding is in the second one, and the third one is electrical. And the third one is food box, some food in there. So what I call these boxes is kitchen, bed one, electrical one. So I can differentiate for one person and two people. I've got two other boxes at home, so I can then take the stuff out of those other boxes and put them in here. Yeah, so that's set up. It's a bit warm. Chairs over here. Dirty gear bag, but I just took out the mats out of there. Fridge is here. I need a little stool to get up on. I don't have to, but it makes life easier. And I just get into here. And that's in there. Some meat, frozen pies, eggs, bacon, oranges, fruit. Sub there, things like that. So, yeah, I'm not going to cook too much tonight, just a little bit. Yeah, this is this food box here. I've just got spare gas, some fire lighters, some more coffee and packets and bags and things like that. That's that box there. The electrical is in there, the fans, so there's two fans in there, rechargeable fans. So that's the go. So I'm going to heat up a couple of pies and have them for lunch with a coffee. Go down here at Saunders Beach, Crystal Creek Beach. There is a shed just through the trees over there, and there is another camper over there, and there is people have gone past going down to Insulator Creek. But yeah, I like my setup now. I'll just back it out here. Dog's under the car over there. And that's my setup by myself today. Mate's having chemo, so he can't come. He's a bit sick from it. But yeah, I've got to get out by myself more often. I've been meaning to, just haven't had time. Bit of a breeze. I should have put the mic on. I'll do that if it blows any stronger. I'll just take you around here. Weeshorn swag kitchen setup. Turn the inverter on. Five minutes should be heaps. So yeah, I'm just got it on for 5 minutes, the pie. Yeah, 170 degrees. It's been cooked, so just got to heat it up. I bought it this morning. So at the moment we're doing 89.1 amps on the air fryer. So yeah, I'm not going to leave you on all the time for that, but I am going to make a coffee. Okay, it's been 5 minutes. Yo! Maybe 5 minutes is a bit too long. I'm going to unplug this one. For the moment, I'm going to turn this on. Down to 95% the battery at the moment, so turn my coffee maker on. Get a pod, stick a pod in there. Gotta wait for it to heat up. Lunch of champion. Pie and a coffee. That's right. Down to 93% now. Give it a stir up. chocolate topping on top, and that's it. I just use a glass to catch the drips if there's any under the pod part. It does drip a little bit. So that's my lunch. A coffee and a pipe. All done on the inverter, 1500 watt inverter. Yeah, looks like this is the main road in, maybe. Anyway, I'm over to one side, parked amongst the trees over there. Dogs enjoying chasing lizards. I've locked the car up. The only thing's out is this chair, the swag, and a bucket. Everything else is locked inside, and I could have locked the chair inside too if I wanted to. Yeah. Low tide. The day's cooled down a little bit with the overcast conditions. Nights are going to be good, around 22 degrees. I've got to admit, around lunchtime was a bit hot. I bet the cooling sea breeze has cooled things down a little bit. Out there you can see the Palm Islands. That over there is Havana Island, and you have Fly Island beside it. And over there is Great Palm Island and all the Palm group of islands right away along. Over there you got Hinchinbrook Island. Ingham's up that way. Hinchinbrook Channel is just where my fingers is now at the moment, through that gap where the hills come down. And you've got to go around the jetty, of course. It's a long jetty, way out, Sugar Jetty, Sugar Wharf. So you go way out to there before you can come in. It's all marked, the channel, with red and green lights, boys. I like camping here. Yeah, you can see along here. There's nobody around really. There's people going past, but and there is somebody a bit further away from me. Can't hear them, of course, but most people go up along the beach and around there up to Insulator Creek and go fishing up there. Must be good crabs and fishing, so that's where a lot of people head. I'm not going on the beach. I'm quite happy to stay where I am for a day or two, have a walk on the beach and be with the dog here and walk in the water, and the dog loves it. You ask him to have a bath and you're under his mile, but go in the water, you'll walk all day. That's how he is. I'm going to crack a beer. You like my bottle opener? Big mouth fish. Uberbrow. Yum. I'm going to sit down here and enjoy a couple of beers. Okay, the best things I've ever done with this setup has to be number one, this table. Usable space, plenty of room, still access everything else. I reckon that's the best thing I ever done to it. Those other tables came out here, separated the space. This one here is user friendly. The other one's annoyed me. This one's fine. The second thing is moving this battery monitor from up there where I couldn't see it down to there. Now I can regulate my usage. You can see it there now, 95%. I've had air fryers on and coffee machines and fridges running. I had the solar blanket on as well. So that's the second best thing I believe has happened with my setup. The third best thing is these front runner boxes. I reckon they're great. They're big enough to store stuff, small enough for me to carry when they're full, and I believe they're great. Okay, so that's three things. This drawer is great. It's not on my list. Yeah, so they're the three things I'll add to that as I'm going around, but they're the main three things at the moment. I'll give you some negatives as well. Battery box. Now, I've got a 120 amp hour lithium. I probably prefer that to be a 200, but it's usable. It's going to work for me. I'm not going to change it now, but I will in the future upgrade it, maybe a couple of years down the track, to a 200 amp hour lithium. Other negative is the steel tray I got on my ute. Well, I'm getting too old to change it myself, and I couldn't afford to put a aluminium tray under it. So if it gets to the stages where it's going to be a problem, well, then I might have to take the canopy off and then buy a second-hand aluminium tray of 2.4 metres and then cut it down. But I really don't want to do it at age of 70. I can do it, but I don't want to do it. And I can't afford to put another aluminium tray on it. So I'm happy how it is when I'm empty. It's just when I'm fully loaded, it's a bit rougher. But it still sits up. It doesn't sink like some of the people I've seen down the town. So yeah, they're the negative thing on the back there. And if I went to another tray, I would then get a headboard water tank instead of an underfloor water tank. I'll probably get a stainless steel, which would be, I don't know, 4 times the price. But that's probably what I'd do. But at the moment, I'm not going to do that. So the inverter, well, I'm happy with 1500 watt inverter. I could go bigger, but the bigger you go, the more gear you carry, and the more bigger canopy you need, and the more crap you carry. And at the moment, I'm debating what to lighten. And this drawer here, that's my music thing. I'm going to lighten that up a bit. I've got quite a bit of stuff in there, but I'm trying to take about a quarter of it out because I don't think I use it. Yeah. The fridge on the other side is probably a slight negative. You got to keep walking around to it, but having said that, I can leave it open and it's not getting in the way. Like that. I'm only using half at the moment. This half. Compressor's here. It's set on 2. It's set on 2. I'm only using half of it at the moment. But yeah, like it at the side, but it is probably a slight negative. You've got to keep walking around to get stuff out, but I'm happy with the way it is. Yeah. So I'm doing upgrades in the future, but I'm not going to discuss it now. I'm going to do it when it happens to the car. Preparing for the Cape, of course. But yeah, I really like the setup I've got now, especially that table. That table is number one on my book. Very usable, plenty of room. And I can pick up the stuff and put it back in the pantry box. The pantry box has got a lot of stuff in it I don't use, so some of it's coming out and it's going to go into my food box, which is over the other side. Nothing, it's only a quarter full, the food box. So all these boxes, I can add more stuff to them. But my system is one person going camping, I can put these boxes in. Two people going camping, I can add from two other boxes and put them in these boxes. So that's my setup at the moment. That isolation switch is good. I don't turn it off, but I can turn it off. I'm going away in longer periods. But yeah, I believe the setup is the best I've had so far, and it's going to probably stay like this. As I say, plenty of room in that table. I can still lock it up by undoing the two chains, dropping it down, putting all the stuff inside, locking it up and going away, and it's just hanging down. No one's going to steal that. All I have is out is the mat on the floor and my swag on a stretcher. If somebody steals that, well, they're so desperate they need it. Yeah, that's my opinion. These bags are good. That's my rubbish bag at the moment. I'm thinking about putting something there, like another toolbox and things, but that's going to be in the future. I've got to do some modifications, like cutting things, and as I said, I'm getting nearly 70 years old, and don't know if I want to do it at 70. If I was 10 years younger, I would not hesitate. I'd just go ahead and do it. I'm just getting too old to start getting up and down under it. I'm going to hurt myself one day. So yeah, I'm going to keep going with the modifications, and I'll do more on it. Yeah, just putting 2 ribeye fillets on there. Tonight I've used sea salt grinder and a black peppercorn grinder, a bit of extra virgin olive oil, and I'm going to get them to medium, and that's going to be the dinner tonight. Yeah, putting on the red lights on later, I'll give you a look at those. Also give you a look at the tripod light. Bring all my toys out tonight and have a look. So yeah, I'm going to clean up my little table here and get ready to eat. This is the other side of the canopy. Yeah, can't get the mic to pair up at night on low light setting. Anyway, paired up all day today. That's that side. I'm just going to go around here. Okay, and that's it there. lights on red. I can put them on red and white, or white, and also can dim them all. But at the moment I just got red. Enough light to see by. I'm happy with that. That's that King's light at night on the brightest orange setting. It's on the white light on the brightest setting. That's on the dullest setting. Very bright on the orange setting. Low white, medium, bright, orange. Yeah, the sun's just poked his head above the bottom layer of cloud. You see it over there starting to rise up, the orange ball. Beautiful morning, still. It was breezy during the night, but now we've got a land breeze like we normally do. But it'll soon swing around to the sea. Packing up today to go home. Just cooking breakfast at the moment. Puppy dog's enjoying himself. Had a coffee. I'm having a coffee. Bacon's on the go. Won't eat all that. I'm just stick some bacon out in the fridge. Eggs are next. Yeah.